Look at these handsome boys. Champ, what you got? You got a ball? Let me see it. Okay guys, so today we're cooking grilled chicken breast. I probably eat this almost every day, sometimes 2 times a day. And the thing about chicken is a lot of people tend to overcook it because they are afraid to undercook it, because you cannot have raw chicken because you get very, very sick. So I'm gonna show you a very easy method today. Like I said, I do this all the time. So let's get sweaty. Now I told you guys before, I'm pretty boring when it comes to sides when I cook. And I've actually lost a little over 10 pounds just by running 2 times a day and just eating better. So for my sides today, you guessed it, grilled zucchini and squash. Very, very simple, very affordable. We've been here before, guys, nothing new. We put salt, pepper, garlic, and 2 little dollops of butter, a little bit extra flavor and some moisture in there. Seal her up, low heat on the grill. We can do this up to, you could honestly cook these for up to an hour and they're still gonna be really good and soft. Put these on the grill and prepare our chicken breast. So we're on a low heat over here for our veggies. Set it and forget it. Get yourself a chicken breast, spread it out. You can see this is a pretty thick chicken breast we have here. Now there's 2 things you could do. You could split it in half. I'm not gonna do that today because I'm feeling a little lazy. Actually, I will split it in half. Get through here and eyeball to where they're roughly the same thickness. Now I'm not very good at doing this, but as you can see here, these are some decently sized chicken breasts now. This one's a little thinner, but it's okay. So what I like to do on my chicken breasts, it's just me, I use mustard for a binder. Yellow mustard, give it one, I like to do the bottom side first personally. So this is the essentially inside of the chicken breast. Give it a little bit of mustard, spread it around as always. The love tap. It just works as a good binder for your seasonings. Now, there are a couple seasonings that I like to use. Number 1, Southwest fajita seasoning. I'm not using that today. Rudy's Rub is amazing. I'm almost out. I just ordered some more that has like a spicy kick to it. And this new seasoning I have from the Bearded Butcher, their hot seasoning. So I'm gonna try that today. So I'm gonna get my seasoning on here. Don't be shy. Hopefully I'm not covering this. Now I know it looks like a lot, but once I give it a little left tap in there to kind of get it sticking real well, it doesn't look like too much. But yeah, same thing on the back side. And then we'll let them rest for a little bit until we put them on our hot grill, baby. So now, without making a mess, we have a nice even coat of our seasoning and our mustard. The mustard gives it some color and a nice, very slight tangy taste at the end of your cook. Okay, so our chicken breast has warmed up just a little bit. We don't want them completely cold right out of the fridge when we put them on our grill. And I'm going to put this chicken on there. Now, I'm gonna try this probe. I've never used it before. I'm gonna use it on my thicker piece of chicken here and try to see if I can just kind of get an idea of how this works and go from there. So our probe is in the center of our chicken, right in the center, around the thickest part, and I'm gonna see if this thing is giving me a rating. It should. I'm not gonna close the lid because one thing I've learned, I have seasoning on my fingers. One thing I've learned about closing the lid on chicken is it cooks it way too fast and it really shrinks your chicken breast and it kind of like sucks the life out of it. So I'm gonna leave the lid open. My heat is not super high. It's on like just above low on both burners. My vegetables are on low. So I'm just gonna sit here and monitor it. You can see right now it's telling me that my probe is at 43 degrees internal temperature. So that's cool. It'll maybe take 10-15 minutes. In the meantime, I'm just gonna chill. All right, so like I told you guys, everyone's always really afraid to overcook or undercook their chicken. So you can use a very simple thermometer like this to probe your chicken, the thickest part of your chicken breast in the center. As long as that is at least 165, I like to go a little bit over 165, bare minimum 165 is a fully cooked chicken to where you not get sick. Now I do have this really high-tech thermometer here that I'm gonna try out that I just got in the mail yesterday. So it actually gives me a digital display, like wherever I'm at, I can kind of clip this on my belt if I wanted to, and it shows me what my probe temperature is gonna be. So I can set the probe temperature to beep at a certain temperature once it reaches it, so I know it's done, and just kind of monitor the temperature of my meat as I'm cooking it. So I'm gonna try this. You don't need this. I'm gonna try it because I'm planning on smoking a brisket this weekend, but I wanna try this first just so I can kind of understand more or less how it works. But like I said, guys, you can get, I think like a pack of 2 of these very affordable thermometers on Amazon for like 10, 15 bucks, and these work great. I've been using these since I found out about them, so they're very reliable. They're very affordable. If you break it, it's fine, very easy to replace, but thermometers will save your life when cooking chicken and not overcooking it to where it's dry and okay, so we're at 106. I really don't pay attention to the temperature yet. I hope the camera can pick up the color. You can see this white around the edge on both of these. That's when I know it's about halfway, 3/4. It's time to flip them. And a good rule of thumb is if your chicken breast sticks to your grill, it's probably not ready to flip either, but this one's ready. And I know there's not these nice, pretty grill marks on here, but still, it's gonna be a damn good chicken breast. So, as always, low and slow, baby. Get to 165, at least 165. Let them rest, good to go. Easy. What you don't want to do is stab down because it's hard to kind of figure out where the center is to stop. So you want an accurate reading. So I'm going to go horizontally in on the edge here and see what I get for a reading right there in the thickest part. It looks like we're looking for at least 165. We're almost there, guys, on our smaller breast. We have our nice fancy probe in our bigger breast, which is only at 133. So one of them's gonna be done before the other one, but you gotta know this because you don't want to think they're all done at the same time, because some have different thicknesses and they might not be all the way done yet. So chicken doesn't have to be scary, but if you're cooking a very big supply of it, it's a little nerve-wracking. But as long as your bigger one is done, I'm almost positive your smaller ones are good to go as well. Okay, so our big piece of chicken is about 154. Our small piece should be good to go, and then we can let it rest. We're looking at 170. Yeah, we went a little over, but it's better to be safe than sorry. It's about 170. It is okay, 176. We're gonna let this rest. That is not going to hurt your meat by any means. And then our big piece is almost done. Now, what's funny is, would any of you have thought that this chicken breast was done just by visually looking at it? I don't think I would have. I would have overcooked this mother sucker. Come on, baby. 168, please. I have no clue. We're at 168. Is it supposed to like chime or something? Bing, ching. First things first, our steamed vegetables. I eat these all the time. Yes, please. Those are good. Gonna let those cool off a little bit. So we have our small chicken breast here. I'm gonna actually eat because I want to save the bigger one for later for dinner. And it looks amazing. This bad boy. Woo-wee. So, give it a couple slices here. Look at this bad boy. Woo-wee. Cooked all the way, not overdone. Still gonna have some moisture in here. Let's see. Try a little piece. I'm gonna try this one. That bearded butcher seasoning is a little spicy. That's what I was going for though. It's great. I would definitely give it a try. Not sponsored, by the way. But yeah, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Just get out there and try things. At least a 165. You want to take it to 170, 173, by all means. Thank you guys so much for watching, and y'all stay sweaty.